Welcome back again to Bent Out of Shape, your do-it-yourself metal art resource. Today we are going to make this crazy little springy cardinal. This is one that I had previously made for our store last year, and I made a couple versions before this. And it's always nice to get the maximum amount of spring on this thing. So the head's going to spring, and the legs I made a little bit longer than normal, so the whole thing kind of has some sway to it. So I prepped some things, otherwise these videos get too long and people don't watch them all the way through anyway. So what we're going to do is I got the legs on a base plate, and if you watch some of our previous videos, I showed you how to make these base plates. Then we have a shovel, and I put a piece of shaft in that. You got to knock the handle out. There's a rivet that holds a handle. Get rid of that. Put a piece of shaft in there to accommodate the spring. That's going to create a lot of wiggle for the head. And that's just a piece of oval that Sue cut on the plasma table. That'll get welded into there. That'll be one of the first things we do. That picture has a rake or something for a tail. I wanted to use this time. And then I took a garden rake and cut that apart to create the wings, and then the decoration on the head is these parts, and then here's the eyes. So we're gonna zip this thing together. And again, sometimes when you do these projects, when you modify from something that worked, we may have to modify as we go, but be patient, do the best we can. I did some of the grinding ahead of time so we wouldn't have to do that as we film. Trying to make this as painless as possible. So first thing we're going to do is shoot that shovel on the body. Actually, let's get this so this cools off a little bit. I'll be happier. And like so many projects like this, you're dealing with so many different alloys, and I'm not about to change the wire. You get one wire with all the different alloys. Sometimes the welds aren't exactly the way you want them to look, but that's just the way this goes. So, now we're going to put the body on here. And this is going to be a little trial and error to get that spring to do exactly what you want. So be patient if I break it off once or twice. Okay, that's going to be close. Yeah, the head's, I gotta tip it forward a little bit more to get that head so it ain't leaning backwards. I'd rather have the head leaning forward. So we may have to break it off, we may have to heat the welds. And it doesn't take a lot to make a big difference. Oh, a little bit more. Yeah, by the time the rest of the weight is on that head, that's gonna dance nice. And the legs are a little flimsier than the last time, so the whole thing's gonna dance in the breeze really nice. All right, so now I'm gonna weld that shovel on tight. I think that should be pretty good. As long as I'm down here, I'll put the tail on. And again, I ground off some of the paint right away. And you can tell as you weld the different alloys that plowshare is definitely different than that shovel. And then you got this spring that is definitely different than the pick. And if you got that piece of shaft on there as an aid, you don't need a ton of weld. That spring can only take so much heat anyway. The key to this project is this shape pickaxe. And so many times guys will buy them, they'll use them once and they'll sit in their shed and you can pick them up at a rummage sale. They're like a $40 deal that you can pick up for a couple bucks, $5. If you pay more than $5, hang tight, you'll find one somewhere. Now we're going to put the wings on there. That I could have ground a little bit more, but I think it'll be okay. Nope, we're gonna touch this up. Once you get an arc started, it don't matter. But sometimes to cook through that concrete or whatever. Okay. It's always nice to get the second one to match the same angle if you can, to make it look professional. Not bad. It's metal art. Okay, so the wings are there. Now we're just going to put a little decoration on the head and then the two eyes. We'll put the eyes on first. Where did they go? They went right here. So I think what we're going to do is tack them together. Make our life a little easier. These are some pretty light duty discs, but it's what I had sitting around. And actually I should put the ground up a little higher, just due to the fact that you don't want to ground through the spring. It really doesn't work the best. You always want to ground through something a little more permanent. just tip them back a little bit. And maybe I should use the pliers. Okay. Oh, I probably add us a touch more weld on there. Maybe I'll clamp it to here. That's more than enough to hold the eyes. Now we want to put these on here. And how were those on the last time? They were like that. Okay. Or maybe go like that. Let's go like that. There's a little bit of paint and garbage on there, that's for sure. I gotta bend that one a little bit too, man. Doesn't seem to match. No, I gotta bend it a little. Okay. I do believe that is going to work. Okay. All right, that is ready for paint. And then we put a vinyl mouth on there just because I'm not going to sit there and detail that kind of teeth and stuff on there. So we'll get back once this is painted and finish this episode. Thank you. Welcome back again to Bent Out of Shape. I'm Dan. Sue's behind the camera. Just wanted to go through what we did to paint this Cardinal, Angry Cardinal, I always call it. A heavy coat of Rust-Oleum rusty metal primer. It's very forgiving. It covers all the different alloys. A lot of times this stuff isn't brand new. You need that. Then 2 heavy coats of red on everything you see red. And then I brushed on the yellow. I brushed on the yellow just because it made it easier for me to do it faster. And then the bottom again was just spray paint, some green I had sitting around. And then obviously a coat of clear. Spray a nice coat of clear on that thing. It'll last for years just like this. It's got a good look. I went to high school in Mayville, Wisconsin, and we were the Fighting Cardinals. So I've got a feeling towards Cardinals, I guess.
What did you do for the mouth?
Oh yeah, that was vinyl cut. Sue did that on the Cricut. So very simple. I mean, we hand painted the first couple. I didn't like it. So I had Sue come up with this, and it's got a good look. Caulk some eyes on there, it's good to go. So if you like this kind of content, like and subscribe, please. It's the only way we're going to keep doing this. Thanks.